Good morning, brethren. It is indeed a good day that the Lord has given unto us, and we are thankful to be here this morning. Today, I'd like us to encourage ourselves with the words from the book of Mark, chapter 6, verse 37 to 44. And I will read. But he answered, "You give them something to eat." They said to him, "That would take 8 months of man's wages. Are we to go and spend that much on bread and give it to them to eat?" "How many loaves do you have?" he asked. "Go and see." When they found out, they said, 5 and 2 fish. Then Jesus directed them to have all the people to sit down in groups on the green grass, so that they sat down in groups of hundreds and fifties. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples to set before the people. He also divided the 2 fish among them all. They all ate and were satisfied. And the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces of bread and fish. The number of the men who had eaten was 5,000. My brothers and sisters, gratitude is a spiritual practice that helps us notice and appreciate God's work in our daily lives. It is also the practice of seeing and celebrating the good in the world around us. But I would like to tell you that being grateful is easier said than done. Life forces us to focus on what is bad, what needs to be fixed, and we spend most of our time focusing on how we should prevent something from happening, acquiring something new to make our lives better. So our life is distracted by the many things that are not going well in our lives. Learning to make notice of good takes practice. Thankfully, every time you flex your gratitude muscle, you get stronger. When you get positive feedback, it feels good to be grateful, and you connect with God, who is the source of all goodness. You don't have to look for big, miraculous things to be grateful. If you were to look around you, you will notice that there are things that we should be grateful for each and every day of our lives. We should just be grateful that even this morning we've been able to wake up and we are alive and we are well. Jesus showed that gratitude can begin with very little. On this particular day, from the text that we have just read, there seemed that they would probably go hungry on that particular night. But Jesus looked up into heaven, thanked God for the food, and when Jesus did this, that little turned into abundance. So I am here to encourage you that the little that we have in our hands, if we use it with a lot of gratitude in our hearts to God, it will turn into abundance. Kindly tap the multiplying effect of gratitude by being grateful for all the little things that God has blessed us with, and have a blessed day.